So I'm down here in the sunken forest, and I've been down here for a little while to try and find a male gacha that we can use to start our whole breeding chain. In the meantime, I did manage to tame up another 140 to pair along with the amazing 140 that I got like probably about a week ago here. This guy right here has got 41 points into its crafting skill, so that is like the perfect gacha. But we do have this other one here, so let's go ahead and try and tame it. This is a 145 male, and I gotta say, I probably killed like, I don't know, like 30 to 40 gachas down here, constantly filling up with stone, but here we go. This is gonna be our brand new tame. Are you going to, there you go. So yeah, greenhouse ceilings is pretty good. Tech structures is gonna be better on official, but if you're playing unofficial like greenhouse, you'll get perfect efficiency on this. So yeah, you just gotta make sure that you give them enough. They eat 20 at a time, but if you give a full stack of 50, and if it's gonna tame up with like that last 10, then yeah, you should be good to go. Anyway, there we go. We got a freaking 115. What kind of stats do you have? What production do you have? Sulfur, not great. And stats-wise, nothing fantastic there. I think I have 37 points on the other 140 female that I managed to tame, so I might have to try and pull that stat before trying to breed in the crafting skill. But yeah, there we go. Now I gotta get out of here because we have a lot of work to do here today. So let me see. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go back to the base. I gotta show you something really bad that happened. And then, yeah, I guess we'll get working on some gacha breeding. Why is it the apocalypse outside right now? I didn't even know that was happening. Is that why? There's like a spot down here that I saw a bunch of red light from, and I was very confused about it. So maybe that's why that's happening. Yeah, it looks like we have like one of those dark storm things. I don't even know what to call this one. Okay, I totally didn't have to look at the map to try and figure out where the hell I'm looking at. Okay, I recognize this area. It's very hard to tell where I'm going because, like, yeah, everything's just so dark. Oh, and by the way, I learned that gacha information about the taming from my amazing Gachas for Dummies video that I made, I think, around 3 years ago. I remember I made it, like, the week after I put out my first 100 days video because I made the 100 days and then I think I just, like, sat there for a week making the other video. I love being able to spend that much time on videos, man. I wish I had that kind of time nowadays, but, yeah, I feel like the content demand is a little too high sometimes. Anyway, we're getting close to the base, and we can show you something really cool. And here it is. Do you see? We're missing a gigantic chunk of the wall. Such a big section of the wall, completely gone. What did this? 2 corrupted stegos. My whole log is just corrupted stego destroyed your ceiling and your wall and your pillar, blah, 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 blah. It's so stupid. I logged on and I was just like, all right, I was like, kind of like, okay, I have to do something really fast. So I just went downstairs and then I came back up and I looked at my screen. There's a bunch of damage numbers and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And so then, yeah, there's just 2 stegos destroying like around this section here. And so by the time I even got down, they destroyed even more. So yeah, that sucks. So now we have a couple Tesla coils out here. We might have to line the whole wall with them. I'm also thinking maybe getting some Chalicitherium thingies for rock throwing off of the balcony. And yeah, I don't know. Like, you might say, why do you live by the wastelands if you don't want this stuff to happen? And my answer to you is, I didn't ask for your opinion. Sorry, I'm just really annoyed about it. I was way more annoyed in a little clip that I recorded earlier, but I'm not going to include that because, yeah, in a little bit. I think I maybe just got a little spicy. Anyway, so, yeah, we have to fix that at some point, but that sucks. We do have to work on our new project, though, so let me go ahead and get my gachas into my little breeding area over here, and I still need to clean up these thylas. I was thinking of maybe breeding the thylas a bit more, but I think I might not do that, and I might actually use these things at some stage as well. Maybe we'll just put like a pack of them outside the wall or something. Okay, so I've got the gachas breeding. We want the high weight that this one has. This one's got 36 points into weight. It's not incredibly higher than what we have over here, 32. And then this one right here is 31. But definitely want that stat because the more weight they have, the better. So yeah, that's going to be really useful for us. I think the main focus of today is to just try and get a couple gachas with like all the good resources, the ones that I'm really going to need. So, so far today, what do we have? I probably don't need red crystallized sap, to be honest. That's not, like, super useful. We don't really need silica pearls at all. We don't need crystal. That's so easy to get. So like all of these resources right here can just kind of go out the window. But yeah, we're mainly looking for whatever's going to be in this slot right here. Sulfur is so easy to get on this map. We definitely don't need that. I don't think I'm going to need clay either because I don't really plan on building with adobe. And then, yeah, things like metal, obsidian, organic polymer, element dust, of course. What else is there? I don't know. I'll have to take another little look at my little list that I have. But, yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully, we can get some of those guys today and in multiples as well. I would very much like to have a couple element dust ones going and a couple metal ones going all at once. And, yeah, that would be great. Honestly, having some obsidian ones going as well would be great because we can, you know, we have our other farm over here that we get all the Arcatina paste from. And if I just had free obsidian all the time, then I don't have a problem not really using any organic polymer. We could just mostly use just straight up polymer all the time because it would be free, essentially. So, yeah, our another plan here today as well, of course, is to build a tower here somewhere. So, yeah, lots and lots of work. But first, we do need all those stats together, and that's probably going to take a little while. So many hours have passed, and we have all the best stats in some gachas, and I've been breeding them a ton and checking the babies, and we've got 4 little boxes right here. What's inside of them? A couple gachas from each of the resources that I'm actually going to try and farm. So as you can see right here, we have 4 in this obsidian one. We're going for obsidian over organic polymer because polymer does not spoil, and like I said, we have lots of Arcatina paste. It's not an issue. I mean, even if I was to pull right now, I guarantee we have thousands. Yeah, look at that. We have 5k inside of my gacha that's inside of that farm, and probably like another 2k, and I have 35,000 in my terminal. We're okay to spend the polymer, or spend the obsidian to make the polymer, and then spend the polymer. We have 4 of the metal ones in here as well. Then we also have 4 black pearl ones, but there's only 2 in here. I actually have 2 over there that I'm going to show you. And then I have 2 element dust ones, a male and a female so far. Pretty happy about it. I got the female really early on, and as you can see, the male is still a baby, so we're still going to be waiting on that thing. And yeah, I've got some work to show you over here. Nothing absolutely insane, just kind of, I guess, starting the framework for our eventual farm. And yeah, you can see it right over there. So I don't want to build this whole thing out of metal because it's going to go quite tall, but I will be building the bottom section like what you see right here completely out of metal, just on the off chance that something gets in here and something decides that they want to try and eat my base again. Just like my wall. It's still really devastating that I have to rebuild all of that. Whatever, it's fine. We will fix some proper defenses at some point, but I wanted to go with the gachas here today. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing. So for the platforms, we have 2 gachas up there. I obviously have some black pearl ones, a male and a female. And then I guess over there, we're going to do another platform. Over there, another one. And then somewhere around here, another one. Now, I believe the gachas can be around 6, I guess, horizontal foundations in distance apart from each other. They've definitely like lowered down the distance a huge amount because it was very far in ASE, and it would also have to be very high vertically as well. Like you had to space them out by a ton, unless you're using mods, of course. But on here, it's 6 horizontal, and then I think it's like 9 vertical. So we're not going to be able to do it 6 horizontal. I can put another one over here easy, but then how do I get this one done? How do I get that one done? How many diagonal foundations does it have to be? That's the real question. So I think I might space these guys out by a little bit more than what is actually needed, but it's really not going to be an issue because the whole little building itself, like these 4 towers, will be connected and we'll be able to access them all. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. So yeah, this is what I've got so far. Nothing crazy. Let me just get up there. So yeah, it's a little 4x4 platform. And as you can see from the underside, we did, of course, build the outside of the platform with the little quarter squares, like quarter ceiling thingies. And the reason why I did that was so I could go ahead and snap the pillars in this way, because we're actually going to do the exact same thing like what we did over here with the ladders. They're gonna go right up to the top of the actual building, and it's gonna look really cool. So basically between these pillars that you see right here, we're gonna have ladders going up. I'm tempted to also add an extra pillar onto the inside, but that means 2 extra ladders, and I don't know, like, I'm very cautious of the fact that Jim's around here. He has a really good PC, like, don't get me wrong, like, he's really, really good PC. But if I start struggling, that means that he's struggling a little bit more, because his card, I think, is a little bit older than mine for the for the moment. I'm rocking a 4090, by the way. I think he's in the 30 series. I can't remember exactly what he has. But anyway, so yeah, I don't really want to build like too much stuff because there's already quite a lot here, even though maybe Jim organized the wall to get destroyed. We have no idea. But yeah, so anyway, this is what they're going to look like. Obviously, we're going to switch it all over. And like I was saying, this part's going to be metal. I'm going to build the rest out of stone. We're going to swap it over with the skins. You're not even going to be able to tell the difference. So yeah, we're going to probably crack on with this a little bit. Let me actually go grab some of my stone structures now. Oh, actually, one other thing, maybe I'll just demonstrate it real fast. You can actually grind the Akatina paste. It's definitely grindable. Is this Akatina paste? That's cementing paste. I can select something specifically, right? Akatina, there we go. So yeah, we can actually grind that. We'll get stone, we'll get a little bit of chitin, but if I'm ever in need of stone, I guess I have an infinite supply if I just grind the paste. That's really nice, actually. So yeah, I just grabbed a couple things here just to be able to get the next level done. And then, yeah, we should be able to just kind of get going with this whole thing. So there we go. Let me, it's kind of hard to see. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Cool. We had 15 to begin with. We have 6 left. That's 9. Awesome. And then we now just need to get a little spot for me to stand up here. Let's see. It's not the best creature to be building with, the Dreadmane or Mirror. I keep calling it a Dreadmane. I've actually cut out like 6 times when I've called it that. I just can't help it. Let's see. I guess they could have also ended up calling it the Pyraquis. That could have been a name. Let's see. And then if we just go like that, and I should be able to just... oh, I almost flew straight off. I completely forgot that you get shot off the side of that guy. It looks like the kind of creature that you should just stand off on the back and you should still stay on the back, but it doesn't happen. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and just get these guys done real fast. And then 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, we just need to do the perimeter here. So yeah, just in general, like the actual platforms themselves will be, you know, we might try and find some ways to decorate them a little bit, but they're more going to be like functional, you know? So obviously we've got the Black Pearl ones down below. We're going to put Black Pearl ones up above here as well. And I guess another thing is when it comes to the next platform, so this is this one. Let's just call this the South platform. When we're doing like the West platform, I guess we should probably try to put like the male on the right and the female on the left when it comes to that one as well. So that means that, like, obviously my one's down below. We have the male over here. We got the female here. So if you go around in a circle, it would go male, female, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, I think that could probably help us a little bit with some spacing, because I don't really want to have these things spaced out by like a crazy amount, but you know, we do need them spaced out by the appropriate amount, just not a super crazy amount, because I don't want to build like around this whole massive area here. But yeah. Another thing is, for the moment, these are the gachas that we're going to be using. I'm going to try and get some more element dust ones as well. We might eventually try to swap them out with some gachas that maybe have some mutations. That could be a good idea, because, you know, if we get the mutations into the, what do you call it, the crafting skill, then we can get even better loot, and we can, like, force some of the points into, like, weight and stuff like that, and yeah, I don't know. Could be a good idea, but, anyway, so that's pretty much the spacing of everything, as you can see. So it's going to be fairly tall. I could go up by another level as well. Like, there's no issue with that. But again, just don't really feel the need to. I mean, 4 Black Pearl gachas working all at once, we're not going to have to worry about Black Pearls at all. I mean, to be honest, that one's a bit of a stretch. I probably didn't even need Black Pearls. Metal, though, yeah, great. Element Dust, fantastic. Need that. And then I guess what's on top of that then, we also have Obsidian coming in. At a certain point, I'm going to get way too much Obsidian. So I might actually I might stop using the Black Pearl one and the Obsidian one eventually. But I feel like I'm never going to run out of need for metal or element as well. So yeah, those two are definitely going to just be evergreen gachas. But anyway, so that's the first one. I need to figure out some of the spacing issues here. And then we need to try to like map out the rest of the towers. But for that, I actually need some of my metal structures, which are up in the smithy. Can I climb this? Oh, it shot me off to the side for some reason. I should be able to climb this, though, right? Oop. Hey, there we go. Nice. Okay, so here's where we're at right now. We have just our second little platform kind of getting made up right here. And, yeah, I was having some issues with this one over here. Are you definitely a female? I know it says F Black Pearls. Yeah, it was. Because that one there and this one here were both a little upset. Let me see. Let me walk you forward. So you'll see in a second here, I'm just basically on the boundary of happiness and sadness. Wait for it. There you go. The face drops, the ears are down, the eyes look really sad. And then boom, if we just walk back like a tiny little bit here, we should get it. Hey, there we go. Cool. So it's not immediate. So I think what I need to do is I need to space them out like one more. And then after that, I think we should be okay. You can see right here, I've done all the work that I said I was going to do. So we have the inner kind of pillars with all the ladders going up. Of course, all this up here is stone, especially that piece that I somehow missed. But yeah, so we definitely need to space these out a little bit more, unfortunately, because I was like, oh yeah, this might work. You know, so that platform over there is going to be 9 from this one, but then obviously diagonally, they're just a little bit too close. The very confusing part to me is, why is this one upset, but the other one isn't? That's the thing that I don't understand. Like, this one here is not upset, but that one is. But watch this, look. If I go ahead and move the element dust one, that one's a male, that one, the upset one over there is a female. If I move this one, then everybody's happy. Watch this, look. Let's see. You'll see this. Yeah, look, happy. So I'm not really understanding how that's possible. Maybe it's because there's 2 males in range of this female. Maybe that's what it is. I guess I never thought about that. But it's technically unhappy because there's 2 males nearby it. All right, cool. Well, anyway, we do need to space these out a little bit more. I'm glad that I didn't do more work on this before I tested it. But yeah, so we're going to have black pearls here, element dust here, maybe obsidian there, and then metal over there or something. Yeah, probably how that's going to all go. Or maybe I'll move these guys and just do this one and this one as the important resources, and then black pearls and obsidian over there. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so in terms of everything else, we will, of course, have some stuff above the gotchas here. We do need some snow owls, so I'm going to be building like a little kind of platform above them for the snow owls. Maybe even a couple platforms, depending. Yeah, we might end up having like maybe 4 snow owls above each gotcha, so then that way they should constantly have at least a couple pellets inside of them after a little while. Yeah, so that's probably going to be the thing. And then on top of that, we will have some pegos around the place as well. Maybe just a pego for each platform. I don't know vertically if they'll grab the crystals. I guess we can find out. Either that, or maybe I just make like one central thing in the middle between this level and that level. And then obviously all the towers, just maybe like up and around here. We could put just a ton of pegos up there. They should grab all the crystals. That could also be an option. So yeah, man, I don't know if I ever realized that, yeah, you know, one female doesn't want 2 males around her. Very interesting. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before, but when you think about it, it does make a lot of sense. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got the 4 towers completely in position. We've got the 2 levels on each of them, and what I've done right here is place down some spots where we can put some snow owls. So we'll probably put like 4 snow owls on each... Oh, lovely. Thank you for landing where I was asking for you to land. We'll probably put them here if I can land them there. We'll see. And yeah, they'll just kind of like stand right above the what do you call it? The gotcha. So that means that there's going to be 6 snow owls above each gotcha. We could probably try to get more in. I could maybe put some on the sides or something. I don't know. But yeah, so they'll just pretty much be here. And then they'll go ahead and, I can't do it right now, but they'll just puke up the pellet. And then the gotcha should be able to grab it. Although the ones in the middle could probably land the pellet over on that side, and then that one can get it. It's fine. I'm sure we'll be all good to go. But yeah, so that's essentially how this whole thing's gonna work. I just need to breed up a ton of snow owls to fill up this. And then also what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to build this up even higher so we can have some snow owls pooping out for these dudes as well. And yeah, it means that this thing is gonna be massive because it's already really big. Like, look at this. Like, that's already the height that we're at. And then bearing in mind the little platforms to the snow owls, the height above where we have the bottom gotchas there versus the actual platforms to the snow owls, that's going to have to be like a little bit higher up. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this thing's going to be really, really big once we're done. It's going to be absolutely insane. And yeah, in terms of everything else, I think for the moment I'm going to hold off on doing it. but we'll definitely have some sort of building in the middle, because I do want to actually go ahead and get myself some plant species Y seeds. Got a drop out there, nice. But yeah, I want to get those seeds, and then we can get going with like a little farm in here as well. Just have like tons of crop plots stacked up for each of these guys, and then yeah, we just have like this gigantic farm that maybe we could even put a survivor mate into as well to automate it all for me. Yeah, that would be a really good idea, actually. So yeah, we'll probably build that off the ground as well. Maybe kind of like build inwards from the towers, and then yeah, we'll have like a walkway to each of them as well. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this is such a big project. It really is. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it all done here today. That's why I'm mostly focusing on just trying to do this one side, and then, you know, I'll get the other sides all done at like another stage. But yeah, so we're gonna need 48 snow owls for this whole thing. Not really too difficult to get, but yeah, should maybe try to get them breeding at least for the moment. Oh, and actually one more thing. So yeah, we will try to get the rest of the element dust gachas, but for the moment, everybody is set up to produce exactly what they need to produce. They're all set to passive. They're all ignoring group whistles. They're all ignoring ally looking. So that means that they're not going to like move their head around and push me off of the actual platform itself. So yeah, just figured I'd mention that. We could probably even just get going with it by just putting down some snow owls here and just giving those guys just like a bunch of stone. That would be maybe a good idea, actually. Oh yeah, one more thing. I've been getting a couple comments about it. The tower is 1 day away from hitting the max amount of flames here, which is going to give us plus 20% onto our taming and XP, and that's kind of incredible. It looks so cool right now. It really does. With all that fire, looks amazing. But I'm not sure what happens after that. It might change slightly. I have no idea. I haven't seen it past that. So yeah, anyway, let's get 2 snow owl breeding. And then, yeah, I don't know. I might breed more gachas. I don't know. We'll see. All right, little bit of an update. We have a big platform right here with a ton of crop plots, and we need to continue to actually till them. I completely forgot. Yeah, so pretty much all the other ones are tilled. They're all ready to go. We actually just need the seeds now. So if I go ahead and head on down to the desert, then we should be able to try and get some of those seeds. I think you could just kind of get them from the bushes with the purple flowers. Pretty sure anyway. So yeah, we have a ton of crop plots in here. We're gonna get a survivor mate in here as well. He's gonna automatically probably pull some fertilizer out of here. We'll put a bunch in there, of course, and then he's gonna put the traps into here or something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, so that's how it's all gonna work, and we just need all those traps. We have irrigation, we have tilled soil, we just need a ton of traps. And I know my dung beetle has a crap load of fertilizer on him as well. So maybe what I'll do is I might just put a seed in every single one of these, make the survivor mate, and then just get him to do it all for me. Yeah, that would be a lot easier. So, oh, you know what? Hang on. Ooh, I completely almost forgot. Let's see. I've got some greenhouse stuff here. I did want to see if we can get some greenhouse effect on them. Probably can't get full greenhouse effect, but if I go ahead and build like a little... That's not where I wanted that to go. God damn it. I hate when that happens. Like, why am I building that far away? No, I want to build here. It's so annoying. I'm going to have to get that after. But yeah, I want to just quickly place a couple of these guys down. I need the corner ones, not the triangle ones. Boom, just like that. And then like that. And then, yeah, if we just kind of build these around. Will that give us a little bit? Gave us 120%. I might actually, from here, I might just roof in this whole place. Put like greenhouse ceilings or whatever along there. That should work. But yeah, we might need to quickly grab all that stuff. So yeah. Let me just get the rest of these guys done, and then I guess we'll head to the desert. All right, I decided to go ahead and grab some more ceilings, and here we go. Let's see if we can get a bunch of greenhouse effect. We should get a little bit more, I think, right? A little bit more than 120%. 300%. Amazing. There we go. I think it's all about the spacing around the actual crop plots, but yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure if we'd actually fully get it, because I obviously don't have this closed in, but we apparently do, so that's great. It just makes it really dark in here, though. Wow. It's, like, super dark in here. Damn. All right, it's fine. I mean, it's okay, but it's just really, really dark. We need to get some lighting in here now, I think. Yeah, that is crazy. Like, it's so bright out here, and you go in here, it looks like it's actual nighttime. Anyway, so survivor mate, fertilizer, we need to get that in there, and we also can't have a dung beetle over here. That's going to have to be a thing, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to have my poop farm elsewhere and then move all of the stuff over. Because if I have a dung beetle in here, it's going to grab all of the owl pellet thingies. So, yeah, we don't really want them working together at all for our farm here. So yeah, you can also see I've made those extra platforms above the second layer of gotchas on this side anyway, and I'll probably fix that up a little bit. But for the moment, like, again, I just want it to be functional. That way we can start reaping some rewards from it, and then, you know, I can finish all the aesthetics and do all that stuff at another time. But yeah, for the moment, that is the priority. Let me go ahead and grab some stuff, and then I think we're gonna go off to the desert, like I said. All right, well, the area that I'm in right now is, what is that, 93.8, 79.2, and yeah, there's tons of purple flowers around here. So we're just gonna go ahead and start swinging, and hopefully we get some of those seeds. I already got 2, nice. Also pretty good for taming jerboas, although I am now thinking, I don't know if jerboas spawn on here, do they? I don't believe that they do. I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen one, so they probably don't. Huh. Anyway, there we go. We've got 14 of them so far, not bad. And I'll leave all the rest. Wait, are we even on the good setting? Sharpness, yeah, I think that's the correct one for the berries. Now, we are getting plant species Y trap thingies to feed to the gotchas, but you can feed them anything. The only thing about the plant species Y stuff is that it just takes a little bit of work to move the stuff around, you know. Realistically, we can have Survivor Mate do all of that for me. We don't actually have to do any of it. So once we have that as a feature that we can just use, this becomes way easier. We can't make him put it into creatures, I don't think. So we might maybe at some point decide to have a couple volts in front of the gotchas, and then that way I can have him fill those ones up, and then we can just, you know, move it all over there or something. Either that, or I could actually add it to the pulling list, and then we'd just be able to pull it directly from the vaults that it's being stored in directly into the inventories of the guys. Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna aggro. Let's see. Go ahead and kill, thank you. Oh, I tried to whistle him. Never mind. Nope, there we go. Nice. All right, it looks like the world's ending again, but that's happened 3 times today, so I don't know if it's really a bad thing. Anyway, so we have 57 seeds, more than enough. We just need to get home, and we need to make Survivor Mate. Definitely have enough to make it, and then, yeah, we can get going with the actual crop section of this farm. So many things to do still. I still need to, like, put out a ton of snow owls. Oh, man. Okay, well, it's still the apocalypse, but we have our Survivor Mate now. I decided to just make a fabricator and pull because this thing weighs 500. It's ridiculous. I don't want you to be over there. How do I pick you up again? There we go. So we'll just, like, leapfrog him onto the inside. Actually, that's fine. That's all good. Or maybe I feel like I should move him, like, more towards the middle because I think he'll have, like, a thing where he is. I can't remember. Let's see. So I need to set him to butler mode. Actually, first, here's what we should do. So the way to actually use this guy and get him to, like, automate things for you is, first of all, if you have, let's say you want to do your farm, you want to go ahead and go into some sort of storage chest that you have a ton of fertilizer from, and then you need to hit this icon right down there until it's lit up. That means that he can come to this and add or remove fertilizer. So if I had a bunch of fertilizer that I wanted to go in here, he could add it in there, but I want him to take it from here, and I want him to put it into these crop plots. So I need to go ahead, go to every single one of these, drop in a piece of fertilizer, right click it, and then I want to switch that to 10. So basically, he will try to fill up this crop plot constantly with 10 fertilizer. So if we set him to butler mode, he should go ahead and do that. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and do it then, buddy. So he's going to come over here. He's going to grab some fertilizer. As you can see, he's got a ton of it in there. He's already got it, but it looks like he's taking more. Wait for it. Now he's going to run over there, and he's going to go ahead and feed that crop plot. Just need to wait for him to do it. There we go. Cool. And then he's going to put that all into there. He's already done it. Amazing. So it's kind of like a really handy way to go ahead and just get him to just constantly upkeep these crop plots. But the unfortunate part is I can't just copy those settings. I actually have to go to every single one of these crop plots, and I need to specifically do that little input. So a little bit of a grind to do that, but we can get it done real fast here. Just need to come in and then do, let's see, 10, boom, nice. He's going to fill that one up. And we need to just keep going along here. Like, alternatively, I could just be filling them up myself, but I don't really mind, you know? It's, this is way easier. He's gonna constantly make sure that they're full of that. And, we can also, once we have some of the actual traps, we can go ahead and, add that as an input on the other vault. And what we would actually do is, let's see, do I have any items that stack really high? Let's say, yeah, okay. Let's pretend that this is the traps. We'd go ahead, do this, and then we want to type in 350. So that means that he will try to go ahead. We'd also have to hit this. He would try to go ahead and fill this with 350 stacks of the actual traps. So yeah, he would max this thing out if possible. And if we had another one, he would try to max that one out as well. So yeah, let's actually remove that input though. See, remove his input. Nice. So that's how the whole system works. I know I haven't personally really used it, and I know most people already know, but hey, there's got to be somebody that's playing that doesn't know that you can do this. So if I can teach one person, then it's worth it. Anyway, let me continue doing this. This is going to take me ages. So he's working away right now, and as you can see, we've already got some of these things fully grown. We do have fairly fast growth rates on... Oh my god, it's already filled up by this much? Wait, what? That is so fast. You literally just got to that size a second ago, and we've already got tons of them in here. We don't have any more, though. I feel like it immediately. Wait, okay. I gotta watch and see the next one that... Okay, hang on. Okay, it doesn't have any immediately. Why does that one have some immediately? That's so confusing. No, it says it's fruiting. I mean, it might need like another second. I don't really know. That's crazy, though. Anyway, so... Wait, what else is in here? Oh, it's got some now. What on earth? We do have fast growth rate, because like I don't really feel the need to watch long grass grow, but yeah, that is super fast. The way it just immediately pops in. All right, well now we can use this stuff actually. We can go ahead and set up our vault that will be collecting all of this stuff. So we've already tapped that. Let's go ahead and do 350 on this then. Nice. There we go. So yeah, he is gonna go ahead, pull from these guys, and wait, we've already tapped that icon. Have I touched that on everything? No, I haven't. I think I need to do that for him to actually pull things out of them. So I might need to go around, just double check everything. So let me just start on this side. I've already got this one, right? Yeah, they've already got tons of them in them as well. That's crazy. Huh. Should have been tapping that icon as I was going with the fertilizer, but I completely forgot. So that is going to allow him to remove things, not add things in. Yeah, definitely should have thought about that. Now I have to go through all of these things. All right, well, anyway, another thing I did want to talk about is what kind of hat are we going to put on him? Because now you can do that. You can put hats on them, and I think that's an amazing feature, you know. They probably had a choice between maybe making the cars work properly or the hats. I'm really glad that they went with the hats, because it's very important. I'm just being an asshole. No, it's honestly super useful. Like, you know, being able to actually put a hat on them, you could have multiple of them around the base, then you could just know which one does what based on what kind of hat you've put on them. If you had your own sort of like system or something, I don't know. He didn't get that one in the corner. I'm kind of worried that he can't get this one. He didn't get this one at all. Can he run through here? I don't even know if he can. Anyway, so have we done all these ones? I don't think so. But yeah, in terms of what kind of hat we want to put on him, I had an idea when I heard about that feature to get a survivor made eventually and name it Jimbot Sauce. Now, unfortunately, Jim has taken that name, which is kind of rude, you know, just saying. Yeah, Jim has got a survivor mate, and he's called it that, and he's got the Jim Bob face on it as well, and that's what I wanted to do, because we added a little Jim face to the chibi kind of mod that we have. We've also got the Syntac face as well. It's somewhere here. I think it's this one here. No, it's not that one, is it? I think it's this one here. Yeah, so we've got that. Then after I'd heard that Jim had basically stolen my name for it, I decided to maybe make one that's got my face on it, and we might call it like Syntac. I think that could work, right? That's a good name, I think. Anyway, let me go ahead and do that then. So I don't have the skin right now. We do need a galley egg for it. I don't know if Jim actually got a galley egg for it. Maybe he's got more. Galleys are too powerful. I can't actually tame them. So Syntac. There we go. Nice. And did you feed this one? You did. Nice. Okay, cool. So are you getting this one now? I think he is. Oh, he did. Amazing. Cool. All right. Well, anyway, he should go ahead and start filling this thing up. And yeah, let me see. Do I have any cool cosmetics we could put on him for the moment? Oh, what would that look like on him? I kind of want to know. Where is he? Come here, buddy. Hey, hey. Ooh, hey, come here. Here we go. And how's that look? It's kind of silly looking, but I like it. Nice. All right, so he should do his thing now. He's eventually going to start pulling out all that stuff. I don't know if he's doing it now. I think he actually might be. Wait, no, I just accessed the other thing. Oh, yeah, he's got a little bit of the traps in there, and he's got a little bit of the fertilizer as well. So he's kind of just doing a bunch of jobs right now, I think. Oh, yeah, he's filling up on this stuff. Cool. All right, so we're going to let him do his thing. He's going to just manage all of this for us. We have the food source for the gacha setup. We need the pellets as well, of course. And, yeah, a couple more things that need to get done. But, yeah, we're slowly getting there. It's a massive project. I want to get it all done here today, though. So it might be a super long video. I have no idea. Although most of this footage is me just doing things that are, you know, like very, very grindy, like placing pillars all the way up to there off the back of a freaking snow owl, and yeah, pain. So yeah, just to show, you don't have those icons inside of creatures. I don't know if you can do the add as input. No, you can't even do that inside of creatures anyway, so not possible. Also, on these guys, I think we're mostly just gonna pump into the crafting skill there. I think when you hit 160, that's, what is that again? 160 means something, and I can't remember exactly what it means. I think it means you're going to get max resources from crystals. And then for, I think the loot crystals, or sorry, the loot crystals, which gives, like, you know, guns and all that other stuff. I think 260 is the actual cap for that. And you shouldn't really waste too many more levels after you get to 260. You might as well just pump them into, like, food or weight or something. But, yeah, that's how that works. I believe that's how it worked in ASE. And I made my whole video and learned that stuff. But, yeah. Anyway, how you doing, buddy? Have you put any of that stuff away? You've got a lot of it on you. Haven't put any of it away, though, have you? All right, well, he should do it eventually. Just gonna let him do his job. I'm wondering what would happen if I have this open. He won't fall down here, will he? He better not. I don't even want to go out this way. Maybe I'll send the elevator back up. All right, so as you can see, we've got a ton of snow owls out. Instead of just 4, I decided to actually go with 7 on each of these. So yeah, we have like 21 of them above these 2 gachas right here, which is gonna mean that we're gonna have to have, what is that, 21, 42, what is it, 63, what is 84 or not gachas, 84 snow owls on this bottom layer. So 168 snow owls in total. That is a lot. Oh no. That's a huge amount of snow owls. I think I did that math right. Anyway, yeah, so on the inside here, we've got a bunch of the traps inside of this vault right now. Not really super useful at the moment. I mean, like, I can just chuck these inside of the gachas. Yeah, that could work. We just chuck them in anyway, because, like, we have a lot of them. We're going to have a lot more coming as well. What is stopping me from grabbing more? Oh, there we go. Okay, laggities, I guess. Nice. So yeah, I do need to just edit the INI for the pull it mod and then add those items into the thing. It would be great if, like, every item was in the actual pull list, but yeah, you have to, like, manually add a couple of them. All right, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna chuck a bunch of these into you, and then you can have the rest. And I think, oh, I can't access you. Why can I not access you? There we go. Laggities. Yeah, we're having some weird lag. It might be Survivor Mate, to be honest. It could be. It probably is. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm, like, glitching into you now, I think. We got a crystal. Is it a good quality crystal? Because we didn't do that with snow owl pellets. And he's picked it up. Nice. Boom. 30 metal. Nice. Okay. I guess the snow owl pellets actually really just kind of boosts the quality of, like, loot crystals. That right there was a resource crystal because it wasn't, like, glowing any sort of way. So yeah, I guess for the moment they're gonna do a little bit of production for us. So we're gonna be getting 30 metal per crystal, and I think they have to eat a stack of 20 of these, I think, maybe, possibly. Can't remember the exact number. Did I even grab that? Oh, the lag. What is happening? Is it from you in there? Oh, okay, now I've got it. Wow, that is so laggy when I enter those things. Anyway, we got another 30 there. Perfect. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna let this little guy just do his thing, picking up all those crystals for us. Where are they dropping off, though? That's the question, because I don't want them falling down. I need to... Let's see. Yeah, okay. I need to move these guys forward a little bit. I think that should be fine, because all the snow owls, when they're fully grown, they should stick out a little bit further, but not too much further. And then, yeah, they should be dropping their pellets, and then these guys should be able to pick them up, in theory. So, yeah, hopefully that works for us. Anyway, we definitely need to move them forward, though, because that's just not going to suit. Like, if the crystals fall down, bearing in mind, if I try to line the ones up above with these ones down below, then, you know, those crystals will fall all the way down to the ground. And I guess they could probably get picked up by this thing. But still, am I stuck? Nope, we are kind of a little stuck, but okay. So yeah, every single one of these crystals will be some metal for me. That's going to be great to fix this wall over here, but also to work on the rest of this. And I've just noticed I've missed some of these skins here. And I missed some pillars on that side. Wow, completely messing up. Anyway, so yeah, he's just doing his thing. How much more fertilizer? We need a proper fertilizer farm going. We're definitely going to need to have a couple dung beetles working somewhere. And then I'm going to need to move that fertilizer manually. Bit of a pain, but whatever, it's fine. I don't know if you can stop the dung beetles from grabbing the snow owl pellets. I mean, if you can, then that would be great. It's just feces pickup. Yeah, I don't know. Let's actually chuck that into one of these gachas. Oh, okay, so there we go. We have the glowiness on the back. That means that he's got like the snow owl pellet buff, which can potentially land us a special crystal. Did we get anything better than like a regular one? It looks like a regular one. I'm not going to get anything extra out of that one, of course. Let's just grab all these guys. Oh, no, we did. Okay, so maybe it was a primitive one. It must have been. Wow, that's good. We could actually go ahead and just break this, and then we get a ton of resources out of it. Yeah, that might have to be a thing. So I think in the grand scheme of things, I don't know where I'm going to have the pegos, but when we figure out a good spot for them, if I can get a central spot that's going to grab the crystals from any, like, one of these towers, that would be amazing if that's a thing. We'd have to have more than one pego there, though, because we need it to be able to grab... you know, more than 300 crystals, because we were going to slot cap this thing if we do it that way. Ooh, are we okay? We're getting, I don't know what's happening now, man. That's so strange. But yeah, my point is that once we do have that, the crystals, I think, only weigh like 1 each. So the best bet is to actually bring it back to the base. And then when we're over there, we can go ahead and, you know, crack them all open. So if we get resources, they could just go away immediately. And if we get a bunch of like amazing loot and stuff like that, we can go ahead and pop that back here or straight into the grinder, which is probably what I'm going to do with that platform. Is it better to break the platforms or grind them? I feel like it might be better to break them, but I'm going to grind it anyway because I don't want to have all this stuff in my inventory. Grind, boom. Bunch of stuff out of that. Not really that much stuff, actually. Never mind. Oh man, it is not really pretty. This building looks awful. When it's done, it will look a little bit better, right? Yeah, a little bit better. That's really terrible looking though. All right, bit of an update. We have tons of crystals in here because our snow owls are now all ready to go. This is so creepy when you look up. I'll tell you this right now. I had no idea they'd be like kind of, I guess, perched over like that, ready to just puke into these dudes. But yeah, it worked out. It worked. It's just really creepy, isn't it? Like, look at that. Anyway, so especially this one. I don't know why this one's giving me the eyes. Well, I mean, they're all kind of doing it. So yeah, they are pooping out the pellets. I'm trying to think, like, you know, the whole pellet system. I feel like this might be too many. I don't really know. Like, they were just sitting here. They've already got tons of them in here. So I don't know if that's going to be too many, potentially. I need to add some more of the other things in here as well. This guy's got like none. What the hell? You're hogging them all. Damn. Hang on. Let me grab out some of those and put those into you. Why are you getting like none of them? That's so weird. Anyway. So yeah, we have that there. And then inside here, I actually decided to move the pego just for 2 reasons. Number 1, the gachas were picking up its poo. So that's one thing. Number 2, I wanted to see if we could actually do that and manage to like get the crystals from this range. And we probably can based on the level of this thing, because as you can see, I pumped 50 levels in. Like this thing, we've had it for a little while. It's been inside of a ball for like most of its life, but you know, we've got like 50 levels in. I'm hoping to get that weight up to 300. We need to do all the other sides. I need snow owls on them. Obviously, I've got some here, so I could actually get this side going with some production. I probably should have done that over this side instead, because then we'd have element dust coming in. But what do we have over here again? Is this black pearls? It is black pearls. How many pellets do you have? Oh yeah, you've got tons. What about you? Okay, you've also got tons. Interesting. Let me also just level all that. Nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab tons of this stuff. So yeah, you can see we've got lots of these traps. I really don't think we're gonna run out, because like we've got so many crop plots here. That's way too many. Oops. Let's see what is actually weighing me down. It is just all these, isn't it? Interesting. Yeah, so we've got so many crop plots in here, and it's just basically gonna mean so we're gonna have just like tons and tons of these things at all times, and I can't see us running out. I really can't. We're gonna have so many of them, and like he's grabbing them out and everything. So yeah, Survivor Mate, man. The fact that that is something that you also kind of have to pay for, a little bit OP. You can fully automate a farm now with money, I guess. Anyway, let's chuck all this stuff in. Like I said before, we do need to add the traps into the pulling list. We should probably get that done really soon, because I'm sure everybody would appreciate that. But yeah. Ooh, you made a really good crystal. Now here's the question: is my Pego gonna be able to grab that? It is. No way. Really? You're so far away from that one. Damn. I mean, he's not really that much further, though. It's the same distance. Like, if I'm standing here, it's the same distance to them as it is to them. So it's really only like an extra foundation. So what we could do is we could just have like a Pego in each corner. And yeah, I don't know. Like, we'd have like 100, what is that? Like 1,200 slots then of crystals. I feel like we're not really going to go past that. Yeah, that could work. That could definitely work. How are these things doing? Yeah, they're all like fruited and everything. He's not able to grab them fast enough. That's crazy. There's so many. Nice. Okay, well, I wanted to go ahead and just crack open all these crystals. So just type in cry. That way we're only going to get crystals, and let's pop them all open. Oh yeah, lots and lots of stuff there. Some random numbers for some reason, but it's all good. So yeah, there we go. That really didn't take any effort at all from me. Just moving a couple items, and there we go. We've already got like, it's like 1,300 metal. That's amazing. We've also got some black pearls, but we just started collecting those. Pretty decent shotgun. I've got better though, so that's something I'm gonna end up grinding. In fact, let me just empty this thing out. I'm gonna fill this thing with loot instead. Yeah, we might just grab out all the light stuff, and then I'll put the heavy stuff in using the pulling system. All right, so I'm just gonna dump all this crap into here then. We got a water jar. I'm just gonna drop that because they don't actually grind. I think if you empty out the water, you can grind them, but I can't remember. I don't think you can actually. Never mind. Yeah, so there we go. I guess let's just grind them all. Boom. We got tons and tons of resources right there. Let's go ahead and quickly just move all the organic polymer to here. Nice. And yeah, what else do we have in here? I mean, we got like 400 ingots. Yeah, that's really great stuff. All right, well, I think we're gonna probably call it on the episode here today, folks, because this is a really big project. I'm not gonna get it all done for the, you know, for the release of this video. So we will try and get it done pretty soon, but as you can see, like even on the tower that we were working on, there's still a lot more work that needs to be done. We need to decorate the whole thing going up. We need to also extend out all these other towers as well, actually. And we need to fix them up so they're not all just like off of like one pillar right here. But yeah, so lots and lots of work that needs to get done. But we got the most important resource going, the metal. I might try and do that next layer before I log off, and then I can get them set up a little bit to go. And then I guess we can figure out if I can grab the crystals from this area down here from those guys. Might be possible. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. If you have enjoyed this one, drop me a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And yeah, this is just the beginning of the Gacha Tower. You know, we got lots more to do. Once it's done, it's going to look great. But just bear with me. It's going to take a long time to do. Oh, man. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.